Hey ladies, my last TTC vlog was a good while ago, and um, we were still at our old house. We moved into this house. We've been here about about a month and a half, and my last vlog was, I don't know, I want to say last year, obviously June, July, I don't know, somewhere around there, but that was my first and last only vlog, and since that vlog, we kind of fell off the wet TTC wagon for a good while. We were like putting it off and putting it off. And that time we were going through a lot of, difficulties with Dominic's job and moving. And yeah, so we didn't want to add any stress any more than what we had. We didn't want to not get pregnant. To be one of the reasons, you know what I mean? And then that night we kind of like laid in bed together, and I'm like, I asked him how he really felt, and he's like, if it happens, it happens. I don't want you to be stressed out over it, and I don't want him to be stressed out over it. And temping, OPKing, like I stopped doing all of that, and then I would just stop doing everything, and I wouldn't, I just pretty much stopped doing everything, and then we weren't really gonna actively try until April. Our daughter's third birthday is April 14th, and we were like, let's just try then, whatever. But this cycle came around, and I got my period January 31st, which put me at cycle day 22, and 7 days past ovulation. And we weren't really gonna, try whatever, but, Don's been kind of hinting that he wants another baby, and I'm cute pregnant, but this cycle, like, everything seemed right, because this time last year we conceived twins. We got pregnant February. I found out March 12th I was pregnant. I miscarried April 22nd, and then May 25th. And then I'm like, February is like the love month, and so I was like, okay, so cycle day 7, I bought some OPKs. I started testing on cycle day 11. And on Valentine's Day, I got a big, fat, positive OPK, so just like, it all makes sense, right? Excuse me, I've been burping a lot, but like, it totally makes sense. So, we, had sex that night, and we had sex for 3 days after. Now, mind you, I was comparing our chart, and when we got pregnant last February, that's the same pattern we did. We had sex the day of my positive OPK, and for 3 days after. And then last night, I'm so out of breath. Last night, a couple nights ago, I was online reading a couple of forums, and they said to like better your chances, you should have sex the day you get a positive OPK, and for 3 days after. And then I'm like, that totally makes sense, because that theory always worked for Dominic and I. And we tried it this cycle, because like I was comparing charts, and I was showing him, and he was like wondering, what did we do last year that we didn't do this month? And I'm like, check it out. I'm like, we had sex the day of my positive, and we had sex for 3 days after. So Valentine's Day, I got a positive OPK, and I ovulated the next day, confirmed by temps. So, which puts me in my 2-week wait, and then I really wasn't even like, considering I was in my 2-week wait. Like, I totally forgot it, And then starting at 5 DPO, I've been having these crazy, I was like extremely exhausted. Like, I took a sleeping pill or something, and I'm like, well, what the hell? I hate being so drowsy and tired. Like, I don't even want to get off the couch. Like, that's not me. I'm always up doing something, doing laundry, cleaning the house, or just always doing something. And it hit me, and it hits me the same time every time during the day, to where like I literally have to take a nap. And last year, February, before I found out I was pregnant, I kept taking naps with my daughter. And I'm not one to usually lay around taking naps and stuff, but I had no choice. I had to like lay down and take a nap. I was like, I couldn't even focus. I couldn't even function. I was like, this is crazy. So, and then last year, a few days prior to finding out I was pregnant, I was sitting on a chair, and the whole room started spinning, and I'm like, holy crap, that was weird. I got really, really lightheaded. I was like really dizzy. I was like having dizzy spells. About 3 days ago, sitting right here, I was on my phone on Facebook, and the whole room started spinning on me. I was like, oh my god, wow, that's crazy. It feels weird, And of course I didn't put two and two together. I wasn't even thinking like their symptoms or anything. And the other day we were driving, we were going to check out some furniture, and I'm so out of breath. And I got really flushed, I got really hot. I felt so nauseated. I'm like, Dom, you gotta pull over. He pulled over and I threw up. It was weird. So my boobs are super swollen and sore, but they always get the same way before my period comes. So I can't rule anything out. I mean, I'm bloated, but like I said, that's PMS symptoms too. But fertility friend says to test March 1st, and we will see. Everything seemed right for this cycle, so we like, why not give it a go? And then once before when I would think I was in my 2-week wait, and I would have like a little twinge on my side, or like a little tickle on my boob. I'm like, oh my god, that's a sign. But I was never sick. I've been feeling so sick lately to where I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I'm having cold-like symptoms. My nose is running. So I'm like, I'm really feeling sick. Unless I am coming down with something. I have no idea. So, yeah. So, and I was putting two together, and I'm like, dude, I really could be pregnant. I mean, who knows? And if I am pregnant, our due date would be November 6th, which is cool because last year our due date would have been with the twins November 12th, which is pretty cool. So, but that is where we stand with this cycle. I'll probably do a live pregnancy test like March 2nd or something. So like, I'm waiting for Dominic to come home from work. Amira's sleeping, and I'm just like laying around on the couch and I don't feel like doing anything. And so that's pretty much about it. I guess I'm gonna go, and if any changes occur, then I will let you ladies know. Hopefully I can start doing my weekly videos and TTC updates and stuff. So I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye.